Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It's the middle of April. In fact, it's nearly the end of April, and I've just come in from food shopping and turned the heating on because it's cold. The house is currently only reading 18 degrees, and that's cold. So yeah, at almost the end of April, I've just popped our heating on. Me and Kev have just been to Sainsbury's to do the food shopping. Now, obviously, I like to shop on a Friday or a Saturday because we get a higher colleague discount. However, that just wasn't working for us this weekend because we already had plans. So I had to wait till today. We did go to Aldi yesterday and spent £40. You know when you just go and you're just like, how did that just cost £40? How did that just come to that total? But it did. So if I combine yesterday's total with today's total, I'll tell you at the end how much it was. But shopping with Kev is always funny because he doesn't go very often, and then when he does go, he's like, I can't buy that, that's £2. Yes, but if we don't buy the things that are now £2, we won't eat.
No,
because everything...
Ice lollies used to be a quid.
He's like, how did those ice lollies used to be £1 and now they're £1.60?
It's frozen ice.
It's frozen ice. But that's the way it is, isn't it? Everything has just gone up in price, and if you don't accept that those are now the prices, you just don't eat. So yeah, we've done a food shop. I'm going to get it out, show you what it is. Sienna is home from school. She requested a pot noodle for her lunch. That's what she asked for this morning. And when she said, what are we having for lunch today? Kev said, well, what do you want for lunch? And she said, I really, really fancy a pot noodle. So we're giving in to her craving, and she is having a pot noodle for her lunch. But she's currently in her favourite place in the front room, sat in front of the electric fire. The house could be 28 degrees and that child would still want to turn on the electric fire. It's like her comfort spot.
Yeah, it's going to be unplugged soon.
It's going to be unplugged soon. In the summer, we have to take the fuse out the plug and tell her it's broken because she would, yeah, it could be the middle of summer and she'd still want to sit in front of the electric fire. But yeah, let me get this out and show you what we got. It's currently taking the mick out of me, saying that I'm going to start off with the free milks. I'm actually not going to start off with the free meals. I'm going to start off with explaining why there is like no meat here apart from sausages. We've got the beef that I bought reduced the week before last, or last week in Aldi. We've also got some chicken in the freezer, and we're making homemade quiche. So we didn't need a lot of meat, but you would think that would be reflected in the total. It's not. But now I'm going to start with the milk. We've got the 3 milks and an apple juice. We've got 2 packs of sausages. Those are currently £2.50. Excuse me, I needed to cough. £2.50 a pack. So we're going to have a roast dinner tomorrow. The joints of meat, none of them were on Nectar price, and they were so expensive. So we've decided we're going to have sausages and we're going to make dauphinoise potato. And then everybody will enjoy that anyway, and it's a lot cheaper. There was a tiny little small joint of pork and it was £10. And Kev was like, I am not paying that. So yeah, that's one of our meals. It's going to be a sausage roast dinner. Tonight's dinner is chicken curry, and we've already got the chicken for that in the fridge. And me and Kev are actually going out for dinner tonight because Reese has an offer for 40% off at Harvester, and he said, would we like it if he babysat and we went out for dinner? So we snapped up that offer. And then I've got yogurts. I've got some of these big petit falloos. I've not actually shown Sienna those yet. Sienna, look what Mummy got you. No, she's not listening to me. But she really liked the little ones when we bought the little ones, and those are on Nectar for £1.25. I got Riley some of the pasta that he likes, and I've also got a tomato and mascarpone sauce to go on top. That's also all on Nectar at the moment. It works out for the pasta and the sauce £3. We got some chocolate mousses. Kev said to pick up this cheaper cheese because he finds it easier to cook with if he's like making.
It's not as oily.
Apparently, it's not as oily for when he's making a cheese sauce. And he's making the dauphinoise potato. So we also bought cheese yesterday in Aldi. So we have another block of like mature cheese in the fridge. I picked these up for the rest of the week for Felicity's lunch boxes. These to go in the freezer because the kids quite like frozen frobes, and some creme caramels because Felicity is quite partial to one of those. I was requested by Felicity and Riley to have a cheese after school. They said, can we have dippy cheese and part-baked rolls for after school snack one day? So we've picked up a dippy cheese, and I also have part-baked rolls as well. Chorizo slices. I picked up this chicken tikka because I thought that might be nice for lunch boxes one day this week as a little bit of a change. Garlic and herb Philadelphia because I really fancy a stuffed mushroom for lunch. And I think, are they already in the air fryer? Is that why the air fryer's on?
No, the bacon's.
Oh, the bacon's in the air fryer, but Kev's going to make me stuffed mushrooms for lunch. He's got some leftover Hunter's chicken from yesterday's dinner. Cream to make the quiche, eggs to make quiche, there's 2 boxes of eggs there, 2 packs of Happy Monkey milkshakes. Kev picked up a Pro Milk protein milkshake. Some mature cheese spread. I've never seen the mature one before. I'm sure they never used to stock it, but I haven't showed them yet, Kev. You're too quick. There's 2 packs of chicken bits, or whatever the girls call them, Frigidaires. Frigidaires. Yeah, so cheese spread for lunches, some bacon, and I think that is everything for fresh. And Kev is trying to put it away as quickly as possible. Frozen, I've got 2 pizzas for lunch boxes, and just because they're handy to have in the freezer. Some of these berry lollies for after dinner one day. 1 pack of chicken steaks. Now I normally buy the plain ones, not the southern fried, but they didn't have any, so I had to get the southern fried. And the reason I definitely had to get it was because the kids are going to be really excited when they come home and see that I got their favourite sauce to go with it. So I thought, well, I'll just pick up the southern fried ones then, otherwise they're going to see the sauce and be like, but we've got no chicken. And I got some of the Roundtree's yoggies. These are what shocked Kev. He's like, but they're £2 and that's on offer. And I was like, yes, but they really like them. And £2 is as good as it's going to get, but they really do love these Roundtree's yoggies. And Riley at the moment is absolutely loving making smoothies. So every morning we get woken up to the sound of the smoothie machine, the blender going. Frozen fruit is currently on 3 for 2. So these are £2.50 a bag, but 3 for 2, so it was £5 for the 3. So I got 2 of the mango and pineapple and 1 of the strawberry and banana. So that's for Riley and whoever else wants to make smoothies in the morning. Then on to cupboard stuff, I've got a pack of waters. We've already opened those and had one on the way home. There's a real ale to make beef and ale pie. That's another of the meals this week, is beef and ale pie using up that beef. Some chopped tomatoes. I wanted to try this. This was on offer for £2.20. So the chocolate spread that I usually buy is £2.15, but this is crunchy hazelnut, and it's also palm oil free, which is also a good thing. So I fancied giving that a go. So nice crunchy chocolate spread. Lazy garlic. We ran out of that the other day and I was like, must not forget to buy the lazy garlic. We've got 2 of these lazy cheese sauce sachets, and Kev also picked up this smoked paprika and sun-dried tomato. Just thought that would be handy for Reese when Reese is doing like his chicken meal prep, which is why we've got a lot of chicken in the house. We bought like a massive pack of chicken because Reese and Jamie and Kev are all doing this like high protein meal prep whilst they're all going to the gym. So that's just to season the chicken. I've got some stuffing for the roast. What other jars and stuff have I got up here? I've got some Capri Suns. These Capri Sun jungle flavour are really nice. I'm not usually like a Capri Sun person. Whenever we buy them, I'm like, no, I'd rather be thirsty on a picnic than drink one of those. But that jungle flavour is actually really nice. I picked up some pears, some tinned pears to try Sienna on. I usually pick up tinned pineapple, but they didn't have any. We've got honey to make Chinese. That's our last meal of the week on Friday. We're having Chinese, which I also needed these water chestnuts, and this should be, if I've picked up the right thing, yeah, bamboo shoots. Tonight's dinner, they're having the curry, mango chutney and 2 korma sauces. The kids absolutely love a jarred sauce curry. So when they all come home from school and see that that's what they've got for dinner, they're going to be super happy, especially as I've also got naan breads and poppadoms. I've got HP brown sauce. This is one of my can't go for cheaper purchases. There's only a couple of people in the house that eat it, me, Kev and Sienna. So we do splash. We splash out when we buy the HP one. I think that was...
Stokes is the best.
Oh yeah, Stokes is good. They didn't stock Stokes. They have Stokes tomato ketchup and Stokes of loads of other things, but not the brown sauce. But yeah, that lasts us ages because like I said, it's only 3 of us that eat it. Tomato ketchup, gravy granules. We've got some Vimto squashes, that was on Nectar, and some cherries and berries. We've got some Weetabix over there. I'm really stretching over the table right now. Some Weetabix and the second favourite granola. I overheard Brooke and Summer talking the other day about their favourite granolas, and their favourite is the Lizzie's salted fudge, and then that's their second favourite, and that was this week's Nectar price, so that was £2. I've got 3 packs of basmati rice for when we make eggy rice to go with our Chinese, some salad cream, some sweet chilli sauce, and some garlic and herb sauce. I picked up in Aldi yesterday, hang on, let me get them out and show you. These chicken balls in Aldi for £2.99, and you get 10 in the pack. So we're going to make our own sweet and sour sauce, and then when we have Chinese, we'll make a chicken chow mein, a chicken Hong Kong style, and then we'll make some eggy rice. And what else are we going to do, Kev? What else do we normally do?
I'm doing some crispy chili chicken on there.
Some crispy chili chicken, and the kids will like these with some
crispy chili beef, but there's only me that likes that, I think.
Yeah, well, I don't mind I like the crispy chili beef, but I just thought whenever we buy a Chinese from the Chinese, the kids always want chicken balls. So
Curry.
I saw, or curry.
Who has curry from the Chinese?
Yeah, Kev's always a bit funny about curry from the Chinese. He's like, who buys a curry from the Chinese? But all of the kids like curry, so if the kids were ordering from the Chinese up the road, they'd have chicken curry, egg fried rice, chips and chicken balls. So that's why I bought the chicken balls. That was a long story, but they're going back in the freezer. And then when you walk into Sainsbury's at the moment, you are faced with a whole aisle of Cadbury's chocolate, all on Nectar price, because it's the anniversary of Cadbury's at the moment. So yeah, chocolate as far as the eye can see. So we picked up some buttons and some curly whirlies. Biscuits, this is where we can always go crazy because everyone likes something different. Kev likes a fig roll. I thought I'd treat Summer and Brooke to these Biscoff ones because they love a Biscoff. Cookies, plain cookies for Felicity. Party rings, again, everyone loves the party rings. Sienna loves a pink wafer, that's why they're already open. And yeah, well actually, yeah, to be fair, everyone likes pink wafer. And the Maryland double chocolate cookies, I'm a bit partial to one of those. So yeah, there's quite a few biscuits there, but that keeps everybody happy. These were on Nectar price for 55p for the little chocolate milk straws, and the girls haven't had those for ages, so picked some of those up. And then just some lunchbox chocolates. I've got some penguins and some timeouts. Then on to crisps. We've got a garlic dip in the fridge that needs eating. So I was like, well, I've got to buy some crisps to go with it, obviously. So these are Felicity and Sienna's and Reese's favourite. I really like these, and Summer likes these. Excuse whatever has not been wiped up off the table. These lentil sour cream, they're really, really yummy. And then we've got some sweet chilli crisps for lunch boxes, some Twiglets Kev loves. Kev also loves these What's It's Crunchies, and some beef hula hoops, again, for lunch boxes. And that's the crisps. But yeah, these ones are so that we can use up the dip that needs using up. It's in the fridge. The dip that I'm talking about, this garlic one, which actually is a couple of days out of date now, but dates don't always mean everything. So what I'll do is get Kev to try it first, and he'll say if it's okay or not. And then we're going to have that at some point today to use it up, because it is a lovely dip, but I put it in the back of the fridge and forgot it was there. Bread items, I've got a loaf of white bread, some of the Warburton's Thins. Felicity and Riley really like these in their lunchbox, and they're currently on Nectar for £1. These were also, I think these were £1 as well, these soft pitters, and they are super soft. So what I thought I'm going to do with those is tomorrow I'm going to use that chicken tikka and some salad and do those for lunch boxes. I've got 2 packs of white wraps, and that's their part bake rolls to go with their dippy cheese after school one afternoon. And then I've got some poppadoms and some naan breads. So because they like both, I just buy 1 pack of naans and I'll cut those in half, and 1 packet of poppadoms, and that's usually enough with the curry as well when it's just the children eating, and because it won't be all of the children, because no doubt some of the teenagers won't be home for dinner. And then vegetables, I've got a couple of bags of potatoes. One is making wedges to go with the beef and ale pie, and the other is doing roast potatoes to go with the roast dinner. I've also got some sweet potatoes to go again with the roast dinner, and some new potatoes or baby potatoes to go with the quiche. I've got some swede, cabbage and carrot to go with the roast. That's the flat mushrooms that I've already taken one out of to do my lunch. Or I say me, I haven't done anything. Kev's making my lunch. Salad bits, I've just got one cucumber because I picked one up yesterday in Aldi. Lettuce, a couple of peppers and some tomatoes and some beetroot. We've also got a white cabbage that we picked up yesterday in Aldi for making coleslaw, and we bought quite a bit of fruit yesterday. We bought strawberries and watermelon, all in Aldi, and I'm going to endeavour to go shopping on Friday evening, so this is only Monday to Friday. I've got some laundry liquid, some dog food and some toilet roll. Not sure how this toilet roll is going to go down, because do you remember, if you've watched our grocery hauls for a while, I upgraded us from the really cheap stuff to the slightly more expensive stuff, but this is a peach colour and like an orangey colour, and Sienna doesn't like it. Sienna's like, I want the white toilet roll. Or what she would really, really like is if we would splash out and buy the toilet roll that's got a koala on the packaging, because a koala is our favourite animal at the moment. Yeah, the Crochelle one. But this was on my Nectar price for £2, so you know, it was cheaper than the really cheap stuff. But I'm not sure if Sienna's going to like it, because she's got a bit of a thing about our white toilet roll. I've got some rosemary to go on my roasted potatoes. I picked up some oranges and some bananas, and like I said, I bought some fruit yesterday as well. And that is everything, I believe. Can we just pretend that I don't now look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards and had a nap on the sofa? Because we had our lunch and now it's 6:15. And I definitely had a nap on the sofa this afternoon. But I need to tell you how much our shopping came to. It was a grand total of £155.66. Then we had the saving of £2.50 for the 3 bags of frozen fruit for the price of 2. Took it down to £153.16. Then we took off 10% colleague discount, which took off £15.23. Making it a grand total of £137.93. Add on the £40 I spent in Aldi yesterday, £180, and there is nothing special. Nothing special at all. So yeah, that is this week's, hopefully, the whole week's worth of shopping. Hopefully we don't need to go out and buy too much more, although I did just turn the dishwasher on and realise that I did in fact need the cleaning aisle, because we haven't got any dishwasher tablets or bin bags, so I will need to grab those 2 things at least. But yeah, meals for the week, if you haven't already got the gist of it from what I was saying, are, I've written it down somewhere, where did I just put the piece of paper? Here we go. We've got, on Monday, which was today, the kids have already had chicken curry and rice. They had poppadoms and naan bread. Here comes Sienna.
Have you ever
and then
3 water bottles?
She's had one of those little yoghurt drinks of Felicity's, and she's took the packaging off and now keeps making me fill it up with squash. Tomorrow we're going to have roast dinner, but with sausages. Wednesday we're going to have beef and ale pie with homemade chips. And tomorrow we're going to have dough from our potatoes, which made me realise I should have bought 2 creams, because I also need cream for the quiche and new potatoes and salad. And on Friday we're doing homemade Chinese. So that is the meals to get us through till I go shopping next weekend. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm not going to hang around and chat for long, because I need to go, I was about to say, I can't say because there's little ears, but I need to go for a shower and wash my hair before I get my dinner this evening. What am I having? I'm going to make something else, because I'm on a diet, right?
What are you having?
I don't know yet.
What, having a whole pack of chocolate donuts?
I didn't have a whole packet of chocolate donuts.
No, when we make the donuts.
We bought chocolate donuts. Me and Sienna bought a packet of chocolate donuts from Co-op on Friday, because we said we've never had a chocolate donut before. Yes, Sienna, let's try them, and we didn't like them anyway.
I do.
You did like them?
Yeah, I love them.
Oh, did you? I thought they were horrible. So yeah, no, I have not eaten an entire packet of chocolate donuts. I, however, have eaten half a packet of those lentil crisps and that garlic dip. Yeah, really fattening. And I would be lying if I didn't have a poppadom with loads of mango chutney on it as well whilst they were having their tea. I need to do it really slowly, Sienna, because you're expecting me to get that into there. without spilling it all over the sides I've just cleaned. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching today's
Keep on going.
grocery
Keep on going.
haul.
Stop.
I did do, if you might have already seen, the meals of the week. That was a very short video. For the amount of effort, remembering to do that every single tea time, and then it was like 8 minutes long, I need to try harder next time. So thanks for watching that, if you did watch it, and thanks for watching this, and I will see you all at some point this week. I've got lots going on, so I will try and do like a daily video one day. But thanks for watching this anyway, and I will see you all next week.